Thank you for inviting me to share this platform with you. It's a real privilege to be here speaking to you all about how and why the military is using video games and gaming adjacent spaces to target younger and younger children in their recruitment tactics. First, I should plainly state the purpose of the Truth in Recruitment, also known as counter recruitment, is to highlight the disadvantages and very real costs of military service that recruiters minimize or even omit altogether when talking to young people about enlisting. GFP is made up of veterans, gamers, and allies across that spectrum, sharing their stories so that others may not experience the traumas of warfare. The goal of Gamers for Peace is to provide truth and recruitment services to college and high school-aged individuals susceptible to the economic draft and predatory recruiting practices of the U.S. military, while promoting nonviolent solutions to the current state of affairs, both for the youth themselves and the communities they live in. According to the Entertainment Software Association, the ESA, in 2020, there were an estimated 214.4 million video game players in the United States. Shooter games were the third most popular genre. Within the gaming market, military or war-themed FPS is first-person shooters, is a major genre, accounting for 26.9% of all games sold in the US in 2018. Moreover, it is estimated that 80% of male gamers aged between 18 to 34 and 61% of men aged 35 to 54 play FPS games on a regular basis. The military recognized this and launched their own esports teams and tournaments, Twitch channels, and other social media accounts specifically for advertising and streaming on Twitch netted the Army 13,000 new recruiting leads in the first 6 months of 2020 alone. And recruitment efforts through these pipelines will continue to be successful until media consumption habits change. There's another layer to the military's urgency in changing recruiting tactics, and that's the availability of potential new enlistees. There's a large segment of the youth population that is not eligible for military service due to factors like being severely overweight, mental health issues, and other physical health issues. The remaining percentage of the military has to recruit from a very small, only 17% of youth are willing and able to enlist. The military knows this is a major issue. They may not be able to address the mental and physical issues preventing enlistment, but they can target the willingness to serve aspect of the recruiting problem by targeting children. To address this, the military's current recruiting tactics banks on the phenomenon of parasocial relationships. Parasocial relationships are when an individual forms a strong emotional bond with someone who literally does not know they exist. Think people who feel extremely close to celebrities, pop stars, and now YouTubers and Twitch streamers. The military is grooming children for enlistment by exploiting the human phenomenon of parasocial relationships through Twitch. Each branch essentially identifies their most charismatic enlisted members, has them develop on-screen personas to connect with viewers, and puts them on Twitch for hours every day where they have unrestricted access to children. They of course play games that are targeted at the current recruiting age like Call of Duty, League of Legends, World of Tanks, but they also stream themselves playing games like Planet Zoo, Minecraft, and Fortnite, which are absolutely geared towards a much younger audience. Kids watch these esports military personnel and see themselves in them, see themselves playing alongside them, never realizing the chances of them playing esports for the military as a full-time job is far, far less than the chance of them suffering trauma, injury, military sexual assault, or other serious and life-altering consequences of military service. There's further tie-in for targeting gamers, and that ties into the future of warfare with the push towards over-the-horizon capabilities. That gamers have an existing skill set that provides an advantage in the future of drone warfare. This is especially attractive. It can be defined as any military capability which can strike terrorists and target without American boots on the ground, or very few if needed. Drones and airstrikes are the current iteration. So I have many reasons to do counter recruitment. As a gamer, I don't want to see our hobby used to promote anything other than fun and community. As a veteran, I don't want to see another generation of veterans. I don't want to see more children pulled into a system that leads to 22 individuals taking their life each day. I don't want to see more families living in fear of sunny, clear-skied days. So what is the GFP offering to someone avoiding being recruited by the military or in need of an alternative? First, community, with people discussing the reasons why military service is not a good choice as it's made out to be. And this is talking about our firsthand experiences regarding the violence, the moral injury, PTSD, the oppression of people, and the impact on the climate crisis, amongst many, many others, while promoting a culture of peace and anti-militarism. Second, we want to offer options to avoid the economic draft, scholarships, internships, and mentorship assistance. Third, reward and empowerment for their hobby in pursuit of positive change through gaming. Gaming has many positive interactions and applications, and we would like to foster that. And fourth and finally, we offer a platform for them to organize to promote peace within their own communities and find political solutions within inclusive gaming-oriented spaces and community.